Welcome to Friday Night Baseball.
It is a glorious evening in Southern California, and for the Dodgers coming off of that sweep in Denver. The Dodgers starting tonight, 9 games in front of the second-place San Diego Padres, 10 in front of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
All right, Yamamoto for the Dodgers.
Yeah, he is the ace. He is the stopper. He is probably pitching in a way that he is going to be the #1 starter when we get to the playoffs.
Here's his 2-2. That thing is disappearing so far. 2 splitters and both of them beauties.
Horwitz in a hurry to get back to the dugout as Brandon Lau steps in. Line drive past a diving Freddie Freeman into right field for a hit. Freddie gave it a big dive just off the end of the glove. Lau's aboard with a single to right. 0-1 to Reynolds. The pitch. Hit him.
Well, unusual. That's only the 5th hitter that Yamamoto has flunked this year.
And so now the Pirates have first and second, 1 out. Here's Nick Gonzalez.
Jumps on the first one, bangs it into center field. An aggressive wave to Lau. Here comes the throw from Pages offline. 1-0 Pittsburgh. RBI single for Nick Gonzalez. 1-0 very quickly.
First and second, 1 out, 1 in. The Bucks with the lead. And here's O'Neill Cruz.
Bouncing ball to Freddie Freeman. He will feed Yamamoto for out number 2.
Cruz grounds out. Runners go to second and third, 2 gone. Rafael Flores Jr. came from the Yankees in that Bednar trade.
Pops it up down the right field line for Kyle Tucker. Sprints under it and makes the catch to end the inning.
And the inning is over. But the Pirates come up with a run, a couple of hits, leave 2. 1-0 after the first half of the first.
23-year-old from Georgia, Bubba Chandler, who since the All-Star break has been right there with Yamamoto, is one of the best in the league.
With his stuff, if he is in the zone, could be intimidating.
And Shohei Ohtani will be leading it off. Takes a 4-pitch walk and is outside.
And that lack of control that has been a problem for Chandler. Doesn't wait around to show up.
Swings and misses. Down on strikes. First out at the bottom of the first, Andy Pages coming up. Belt high outside corner. Pages down on strikes, 2 gone. And now here's Max Muncy.
On a 2-2 pitch, Muncy hits a fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Mangum at the track, at the wall. Goodbye! Max Muncy does it again, and the Dodgers jump in front. That's only the 3rd pitch that they've swung at in this inning, but he makes it count. So that gives him 4 home runs and 10 knocked in his last 8 games. Mookie Betts now. Betts pokes one knuckling little bouncer to Lau at second. That ends the inning, but the Dodgers go from down 1 to up 1.
Max Muncy's 392-foot home run over the wall and right has given the Dodgers a 2-1 lead as the Pirates hit in the top of the second.
And he gets his 2nd strikeout on that splitter.
He gets the strikeout, he gets soft contact early, and he's having a great year.
Call strike 3 inside corner. 3rd strikeout for Yamamoto.
Back-to-back Ks in the 2nd. Strikes out the side with 3 different pitch types in this 2nd. Gets Mangum with a splitter. Gonzalez with a sinker. Triolo with a 4-seam. 1 gone in the 3rd. Here's Lau. Scored the Pirates run in that 1st inning.
Line drive, left field corner, long run for Teoscar Hernandez. Can't get it. It bounces in fair territory, then over the sidewall for a ground rule double for Brandon Lau.
This Pirates offense that ranked dead last in the majors last year, 3rd in the majors in runs scored this year. Lau's been a big part of that.
Ryan Reynolds hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Challenge coming here from Fiducia that's going to get him a strikeout on that sinker. Malachi Moore a couple times, it looks like, has given up on that sinker coming back. And this time, thanks to ABS powered by T-Mobile, he's going to get the strikeout anyways.
And for Yamamoto, his 5th strikeout of the game. Nick Gonzalez, who's single to center in his first at-bat.
Gonzalez again cracks a base hit into center field. And it's the same combination as the 1st inning to tie it here in the 3rd. Gonzalez knocks in Lau.
Well, there's been a pattern to the hits. It has been when they are up about thigh high or waist high, and here's one thigh high that they get to.
I'll tell you what, this team, they may be in 4th place in the Central Division, but they can hit the ball, and obviously, we mentioned earlier, runs per game. They put runs on the board.
Hunter Fiducia to lead it off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 3rd. We're tied at 2.
Fiducia smacks a base hit to left center field. Reynolds hustles to grab it on the track. Fiducia turns the corner and starts this inning with a double.
It is always good when the bottom of the order contributes, setting it up for the big man coming up. This could be a nice inning.
The 2-0. Ohtani lines a base hit into left center field. Fiducia will be held at third by Dino Ebel.
Low line drive. Fiducia was not really totally convinced that the ball was not going to be caught by the shortstop. And for Ohtani, hit a tough pitch. That was looked like a sinker going down and away from him.
Runners at first and third in a 2-2 game. Here's Freddie Freeman.
The 0-1. Line drive, center field. O'Neill Cruz makes the catch. Coming home on the fly. Fiducia stays put at third, first out of the third.
First and third with one away, and here's Pages. On this 1-1, Pages gets hit. Bases are loaded, and you hold your breath for the Dodgers center fielder.
Dave Roberts immediately comes out to make sure Pages is okay.
It's always dangerous. You get hit in the wrist area, the hands, so fragile, the bones. All the bones, the carpals and upper part of the hand as well.
That is one tough guy.
The 2-2. One on and miss, strike three. For Bubba Chandler, his fourth strikeout of the game. Now there's 2 out.
And so it's up to Mookie Betts. Ground ball towards the middle. It's got eyes, and the Dodgers got the lead. 2 out, 2-run single from Mookie Betts. 4-2.
At times, sometimes Mookie probably thinks I'm not the best player on the field anymore. The thing I would always tell him is you can make one of the biggest impacts on the team than he does right here. Just be Mookie Betts. You are enough.
3-2. There go the runners. Here comes the pitch. Low and inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
The walks have not been the best friend for Chandler.
When the Dodger offense is itself, when the guys up and down the lineup are right, they expose guys like this.
Takes call, strike 3 on the outside corner, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers come up with a couple of more runs.
Leadoff man on, Fiducia up.
There goes the runner, the 3-2, swung on and missed, throw to second, and a strike him out, throw him out, double play. 6th strikeout for Chandler. Terrific throw by Rafael Flores Jr. There's 2 out.
Kike Hernandez has replaced Sandy Pages in center field after Pages was hit on the hand earlier.
And they're probably going to take precautionary x-rays, and we just hope for those to be negative.
And Triolo, on the first pitch he sees, fouls it off to the right near the first base coaching box. Freddie Freeman makes an easy play. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 5th.
Boy, that sinker's been awesome tonight. I don't know if this one quite got back, but
catcher is challenging to call a ball.
Yeah, it did.
Calls overturned. Los Angeles has 2 challenges remaining.
That's the 7th strikeout of the game for Yamamoto.
And Fiducia's having a good night just on the challenges of pitches.
Home with a 1-2 pitch to Lau, and he strikes him out with a splitter. 1-2-3 inning in a flash.
And after 4.5, the Dodgers are leading the Pirates 4-2.
2 outs, tying run comes up. This is not the guy you want representing that if you're facing the Pirates. Flores, 5 home runs the last week.
If he's going to beat you, you got to beat you the opposite field, so I go hard away. If you come in, it's got to be off the plate.
Yeah, high fastball to finish him off. Get his 9th K for a 2nd consecutive start. 2 in the first, 2 in the third for LA. And 6 strong innings from Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who's back out there for the 7th. 9 Ks in tow. Hit hard to right center field. That'll split the gap. Extra bases for Mangum to lead off the 7th. Stops at 2nd with a leadoff double. To the first hit for the Pirates since the 3rd inning, and just like that, they get the tying run to the plate.
And Yamamoto will be bearing down.
Swings and pops it into the air, left side. Muncy makes an easy catch. First out of the 7th.
Boy, great pitch. That jammed Gonzalez.
It's a master class in pitching when Yamamoto's out on the hill.
Oh, got away from him and hit him. So a 2 strikes on the 9-hitter ends up hitting him. Tying run is aboard. Go-ahead run is coming up in the form of Horwitz. And with that, Dave Roberts gets to his feet. 6 2/3 from Yamamoto. The crowd begins to rise in appreciation of their favorite. 2 runs with the book not yet closed. They'll hand it over to the bullpen. Brock Stewart takes over.
And Brock had a nice clean inning in Colorado. Only 15 pitches, a couple of strikeouts. This situation here, a little bit more challenging.
Off the hands, left side of the diamond. Infield fly rule in effect and 2 away. So here's where things get really interesting. Tying run aboard, go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Brandon Lau, who's got 27 home runs this year. He struck him out. Fastball right through the heart of the plate to close the book for Yamamoto.
White Bacher has walked the bases loaded, now with 2 out. And here's Kyle Tucker.
And the same hand they gave Kyle Tucker in the first inning, they'll shower on him here in the 7th with the bases juiced.
Well, here's a moment to turn your home stats around with the crowd on your side.
1-2. Tucker sends a high fly to right center field, but not deep. Cruz and Mangum. It's Cruz to finish off the bottom of the 7th, and the Dodgers leave the bases loaded. On to the 8th we go. It's still 4-2, and it's Kyle Hurt on to pitch. 3, 4, and 5 for Pittsburgh. High line drive, deep right field over Tucker's head, and short hops the wall. Leadoff double for Reynolds, and the Pirates continue to put the pressure on.
The hard stuff tonight, they have not been hitting, but he hits this one right here and hits it firmly. Good to stay in the ballpark when it's hit that hard.
High fly ball, shallow right. Out goes Edman. He makes the catch between Freeman and incoming Tucker. First out of the 8th.
One away, and here's O'Neill Cruz.
Cruz, an imposing presence.
Cruz gets a hold of one. He can hit a country mile. He's 6'7", listed at 248.
Uh-oh. Sky-scraping drive to center field to tie this game. Gave him a fastball, and Cruz turned it around with a monstrous home run to even the issue at 4.
Well, we said he can hit it a country mile if he gets a hold of it. Fell behind 3-0, moved the count to 3-2, and then, well, less than ideal location on the pitch.
And for the second game in a row, the Dodger pen gives up a game-tying 2-run home run. And it is Luke Weaver coming on to pitch.
Weaver strikes out the side. We'll head to the 9th inning. The Pirates and Dodgers are tied at 4.
So here we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Ohtani to lead off for the Dodgers, tied at 4. Mason Montgomery's on to pitch. 2-2. Struck him out. Montgomery up to 100 from the left side. Freeman strikes out, 2 away. Mason Montgomery just blowing him away. Ohtani and Freeman both.
Fly ball right center field. That's deep. Way back there. Oh no. Cruz makes a sliding catch, a step in front of the warning track. He had a mile to go to make a terrific play. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the 10th.
For the 10th inning, it'll be Evan Phillips out of the Dodger bullpen.
These are always interesting innings with the ghost runner. That they only score 1, but if you can put a 0 up, you put your team in a great position to win the game.
Nobody out, runners at the corners. Here's his 2-2. Got him with a high fastball.
And he hits the spot perfectly.
O'Neill Cruz is coming up, and they're going to put him on intentionally to load the bases. Dave Roberts managing aggressively right here, trying to get out of this inning unscathed, where normally you kind of accept that a run is going to score. 0-2 is pulled to short, 6-4-3, out of it unscathed. How about it? To the bottom of the 10th. So 1st and 3rd, 2 out. And it'll be up to Tommy Edman. Tommy Edman has 6 walk-off hits in his career, 1 with the Dodgers. Here it comes. Edman down the line, if it's fair game. Tommy Edman, Tommy Baseball ends it in the 10th.
I think he said he had 6 walk-off hits in his career.
There you go, 7. It's a 4th consecutive win for the Dodgers. 2nd straight extra innings win, and this time Tommy Edman's the hero on a 2-strike pitch.